AITA for telling my mother-in-law she can no longer have contact with my son. I'm a single mom, F42, of 4, Arden, F13, Bryony, F11, Robin, M10, and Kaya, F7. All of us, except Robin, are deaf, with ASL as our first language. Arden and Bryony's dad, M46, left when the girls were 4 and 2, and I met Kaya's dad, Alex, M43, shortly after. He had just come into custody of his nephew, Robin. Robin's bio mom, Layla, F47, gave Robin up to focus on recovering from her long-term drug addiction. Robin is fully aware of who his bio mom is, but considers Alex to be his dad, and has called me his mom since the age of 2/3-ish. Layla has told me in the past how grateful she is for me filling that role, and that she feels more like Robin's aunt than his mom. All this to say, when Alex was diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago, it was pretty clear to all of us that I would continue to raise Robin as my son after Alex's death. Alex passed away in June, and ever since, his mom has been causing problems. While she's never been outwardly hostile towards me/my children, she often complains about our use of ASL. Most of the family learnt at least some basics to support communication, but mother-in-law insisted she was too old and couldn't do it, and has made comments in the past about my inability as a mother due to my deafness. My older girls are practically non-existent to her, and she often forgets that Kaya is her grandchild too and focuses solely on Robin. My mother-in-law spent most of the funeral telling people that I was unfit and trying to steal Robin away from his real family. It was hurtful, to say the least, and made me uncomfortable welcoming my mother-in-law into my home after that, but I convinced myself that it was for the benefit of the kids. They've just lost their dad. I didn't want to take away a grandparent too. Last Saturday, Robin came back from an outing with my mother-in-law looking miserable. He wouldn't talk to anyone about what had happened and spent the rest of the weekend shut away in his room. I tried to ask my mother-in-law what was going on, but she didn't answer any of my messages. Finally, Robin broke down in tears, asking me if Grandma was really going to take him away. It turns out that my mother-in-law has been repeatedly telling Robin that she's going to take him away from us, even telling him she'll call CPS on me to have the kids removed. On Saturday, my mother-in-law had gone even further, saying she could just drive away with him, and he'd never have to see us again. I immediately sent my mother-in-law a message informing her that she was no longer welcome in my home or near any of the kids, and let Layla know what was going on and that she was still welcome to visit/have Robin to stay, if my mother-in-law was nowhere nearby. My phone has been blowing up ever since, with people asking me to reconsider. I haven't said anything about what happened, so can only assume my mother-in-law is spreading false information, but all the negative responses are making me doubt if I'm actually in the right here.